That scares me. I never really thought about how long I'm going to live until then. And I was like, man, we're going to live for a long time. All of us in this room, we're going to live for advancements in medicine. We're going to live for a lot longer than we think we are. I never really thought about it until, actually, this time last year, I was watching the George H.W. Bush funeral. And the reason I was watching that funeral is because Bob Dole's name was trending on Twitter. And the reason his name was trending on Twitter is because at 94 years old, Bob Dole stood up out of a wheelchair and saluted the former president. And I was like, hell yeah, I'm watching that video. I love heartwarming stuff like that. Like, I wake up every morning watching those dodo videos on Facebook. Are you guys into those? If you guys don't know what it is, I'll explain. A dodo, every video, they take like two adorable animals. So just take like a puppy and a duck and throw them a little baby pool, and then they play around. They'll put piano music in the background. Da-da-da-da-da, it's a puppy and a duck. They don't have parents, but they got each other, diddly-doo, you know? I watch those and I cry. That's how I start my day, with a good, healthy cry, you know? So here I am on Twitter, and I'm like, they got video of 94-year-old Bob Dole standing up out of a wheelchair to salute the former president. Hell yeah, I'm watching that. I'm ready to have the cockles of my heart warmed. So I hit go on that video. I don't know if you guys saw that video. That's not what standing up looks like. Poor Bob Dole didn't stand up at all. There was a giant man next to him that picked him up against his will. It honestly didn't even look like he was trying to stand him up. It looked like he was trying to add another body to the box. Like, hey, before you seal that up, I got one more for you. Poor Bob Dole was just lifted against his will and like a marionette saluted and just jumped off and wheeled off to another activity. And I'm like, that's what 94 looks like? They never show us that. Anytime someone gets really old in the community, like if someone makes it to 100, the local news shows up, and it's some lady who's like 104, and she still takes a jazzercise class. And you're like, how'd you make it to 104? She's like, I never stopped dancing. And you're like, oh, I could do that. But not Bob Dole just being resurrected out of a wheelchair. You're just watching that going, how the hell did they get a suit on him? That looks terrifying. It's something you gotta keep in mind, you know. That's good.